Hi everyone. I would like to read a chapter from my book, Charismatic Connection, the authentic soulmate experience. I'm going to read a chapter. I was in the mythical country of Greece, late March, early April of 1999. So enjoy. I fall asleep thinking about the turquoise waters of the sea and the feathery clouds of the sky. In the depth of my sleep, I see Morpheus, the Greek god of dreams. And he shows me William Bouguereau's Eros and Psyche in heaven. On a fluffy cloud, young Eros, the true spiritual connection that binds soulmates together and gives Psyche, who represents our soul, a kiss. This painted vision suggests the soul's home is in heaven. We first meet our spiritual mates in our eternal residence. At the deepest level, our identity is imprinted on each other forever. I wake up the next morning to the gorgeous sun gleaming through my window. I rush downstairs to see Trudy, and we head into the dining room for breakfast. I have my usual Greek yogurt and honey, and I say to Trudy, I found out we're not going to spend any more time in Athens. She replies, our few hours in Athens a couple of days ago was all the time allotted on this tour. And then Trudy asks me, how do you feel about leaving Santorini early? We can go to Athens and meet our tour at Delphi. I say, okay, let's do it. I want to see more of Athens. I call up the airline to see if we could change our flight. The lady on the phone says, not a problem. And Trudy and I take our taxi to the Santorini airport and we wait for our flight. As we are waiting at the airport, I go into one of the gift shops and I spot a book called The Love Life of the Ancient Greeks. I start to look through the written work and I am stunned. The book talks about the oldest god in Greek mythology, Eros. I purchased the book immediately. I start to absorb all the past knowledge that the Greeks had about charismatic connection of the soul. As I'm leaving the island of Santorini and heading towards Athens, I'm engulfed by the profound wisdom I'm reading. Anybody who is searching for Eros has a very high aim. The goal of Eros is for people to connect with each other at the deepest immortal level. The ancients say having sexual pleasure with another is not Eros. We can have sexual intercourse with or without this profound connection. We land in Athens, and Trudy and I take a taxi to our hotel. We're spending a night and meeting our tour in Delphi tomorrow. We put our luggage in our room and proceed to the Temple of Zeus. It has been said the Temple of Zeus will rival the pyramids of Giza in Egypt in ancient times. Unfortunately, the Temple of Zeus is not well preserved as the pyramids are today. In its heyday, the building was massive and housed the statue of Zeus, one of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. Today, Zeus is gone, and all that is left of the building are a dozen worn, torn columns. Trudy and I are happy we're able to experience the ruins of this remarkable site. It is such a beautiful, sunny, warm day, and we stroll along the Placa. The Placa is a little village within the big city. There are shops and restaurants galore in this part of town. We stop at a restaurant and order a Greek salad to eat at one of the outside tables. As we are walking to the restaurant, I see my Aphrodite in a store window. After lunch, Judy and I enter the store, and I inquire about the statue. I fall in love with this piece of alabaster sculpted into the Venus de Milo. The gorgeous piece of stone is 3 feet high and 9 inches in width. So I have to have it shipped to the United States. I am so elated I found my goddess of love.